time for the Fan Connection presented by AT&T. Every week we invite you, the listener, to connect with us by submitting your questions. At AT&T, connecting changes everything. And on USLNT, our connections with you will help grow the game.
All right, Tim, the fans have spoken.
Have they?
You guys have all spoken, yeah. And they said less of Landon and Tim.
Okay.
And
Fair.
more of Jordan.
Fair.
So we're going to listen to the fans. We are going to do a prolonged AT&T fan connection today. Jordan, come on in. We know you're back there.
Welcome into the show.
Jordan, they have said, you have told us, the emails say we want more Jordan.
It's not what I said.
Okay,
you know what,
didn't
Landon?
say that.
You know what, Landon? There's a song lyric, and I think this might be what Jordan's doing.
Mm-hmm.
So you know how you said the fans have spoken?
Mm-hmm.
We don't know that. You and I don't know that. So there's a song lyric that says, when you own the information, you can bend it all you want.
Oh,
so she owns the information. She's right. You know what she told us, Landon? They want more. We don't know that.
And we've asked for the login to the email multiple times, which we never receive.
But here we are.
Okay.
Anyway. Well, you guys don't check your email that often, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Welcome in, Jordan. Brooklyn
All
FC?
right, JR. Extended.
Brooklyn FC.
Right,
their men's team is starting in March. Their home opener is in Brooklyn in March.
Coney Island?
Yeah. Maimonide. How do you say that? Something like that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Brian McBride is the technical director for or sporting director for both teams. Yeah,
I think.
Is that right?
So. I'm not
hey,
sure.
by the way, I know
we should go though. I want to go.
I'm down.
Yeah, you guys go. I want to go. I make fun of New York a lot, but I was watching Knicks Lakers last night from the Garden. It was the first NBC Sunday night basketball. It was awesome. Incredible. They had what's his name, Tracy Morgan.
Yeah, Tracy Morgan.
He did like an opening salvo thing. I had goosebumps. I was like, this is rad.
It's incredible.
It's so cool.
It's incredible. So Jordan,
cool.
yeah,
right.
I mean LeBron at MSG. So Jordan, we're gonna go to Coney Island, watch a game. Brooklyn FC. We want like field passes though. Like I want to be down near the field.
Ask Brian.
And then we go get hot dogs.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be in New York a lot.
You are not getting me on the Cyclone, though. That is not happening.
Time out. I'm going to be in New York a lot, so can I come too? Over the next 6 months.
Wait, so Social just jumped in the chat. They want a selfie of me and Jordan on the Cyclone.
Oh.
Selfie video.
What's this?
It would be like, you ever see those videos of people like passing out on roller coasters? That would be.
I don't think I would trust the Cyclone.
I love roller coasters, like when I go with my kids, but I'm white knuckled. Like you know when you come down the thing and it flashes and you can buy the picture after. It's me like this.
All right, JR, what do you got?
Okay,
people are tuning out as we speak.
I have a couple of comments first that I would like to read from people. The first one is from Katie via email. Katie said, I'm currently watching this week's episode, which is from last week. And she said, I'm noticing the super cool hoodie Jordan's wearing. I feel like I could also rock an Unfiltered soccer hoodie myself. Do me a favor, said in my best Tim Howard voice. Can you convince the powers that be to make one that I can buy? You can call me Tyler or Parker, whatever name comes to mind, and I will not email in a correction so long as I have my super cool Unfiltered merch.
We have it. You're right. I take it back. The people have spoken. I am storming. I'm taking Landon with me because I'm a little afraid. I'm storming into our boss's office, and I'm saying, we need more merch. The people need more merch.
It's right there.
I have a few sweaters, by the way. I don't know if they're her size, but I'm happy to send one.
Hoodies?
Okay, Katie, send us your size so we can make sure that we get you something.
Yeah, hoodies.
But we need to get some merch in here.
Okay, great.
Okay, the next one is actually from someone called Parker via email. I triple check this before I put it in. So Parker said, I'm writing in reference to the proposed offside rule in which the entire attacking player must be beyond the defender. I disagree with Mr. Donovan's assertion that this change would benefit the game. While it would almost certainly result in more goals for top teams, I believe it would ultimately reduce the competitiveness of the league. Weaker teams would be incentivized to sit even deeper, in theory, making counterattacking goals for the underdog less likely rather than more common. The likely outcome would be fewer upsets and a widening gap between the top and bottom of the table.
That's interesting. I actually hadn't thought about it from the defending team's perspective, how you would adapt. Right. So like when they made goal kicks that you could play a goal kick inside your own box before You don't have to wait till it gets outside the box before you touch it. Like, it changed everything in every way. Yeah. And I was just thinking about the attacker. Like, you can be way more aggressive, but I didn't think about defending. Maybe you do drop deeper. It's an interesting point.
Here's the thing, and I used to want to remix it as well, and I like Arsene Wenger in terms of like the daylight between defender and attacker. You know, I think I'm in the minority. I just, given what we have, LD, that we have sort of one goal line, not goal line, the semi-automated technology. And prior to that, we had VAR where they could draw the lines. You can argue about lines, but at least you could sort of get like close enough. And then you're basically saying like any part of the body that legally can touch the ball. So not your fingers, not your elbow, but like any, basically cap sleeve sort of on the upper arm. Like if that's offside, we have the ability to like see it pretty clearly right now. So like I'm okay with how where offsides is. I don't know.
But yeah, I mean, like, I was an advocate, just for clarity. I'm not advocating for what exactly Arsene Wenger is saying. Yeah. I'm not saying it. I'm just saying in general, it's gotten so like millimeter specific where you're watching it and you're like, okay, maybe his toenail is offside, but like, it's a goal. Give it to the offensive player, right? And I don't know. You don't want to have subjectivity because that's a problem. Yeah. But there's some you watch and you go, "Come on, man, let the goal stand. We want goals." So,
also, how can the attacking player be aware of that?
They can't. It's impossible.
Like if you're measuring millimeters.
Yeah,
no, there's no. It's impossible when you're running.
They don't know that. Yeah.
And by the way, there were so many times I would make a run, and someone would play a ball, and I'm like, "Oh, I'm offside." And then I'd stop and I watch it back and I'm like, I was half a yard onside, right? So you have no idea.
Yeah.
Right.
You have no idea.
Okay.
Right, interesting point though.
This one's from Renee via email. In November, I bought 4 tickets to the US versus Australia game in Seattle due to information from your show. So thanks again. This is truly a once in a lifetime experience. Please let your audience know that hotels are outrageous.
Yeah,
Most hotels are charging in the $1,000 per night range for the games. I wonder if FIFA is getting a kickback on the lodging. I don't think so, Renee. I think that's just how capitalism works.
Yeah, you're right. The anytime there's a big event, one big game or multiple games, the hotels and everything's getting jacked up. Price, flight. That's just how it is.
Look, I'm not. And by the way, I'm not saying it's completely apples to apples. And Gianni Infantino likes to say this is like 100 and however many Super Bowls because every game is basically a Super Bowl with how many people watch. But that game in Seattle is basically a Super Bowl. It's a USA game in a home World Cup. I can promise you any Super Bowl because I've been. That's what the hotel rooms are, and it sucks. I'm not saying I like it. I'm not saying I agree with it. It's just the reality. When big conferences or big things happen in cities, the hotels get more expensive. Right. It's just part of it.
That's how it is. But we're glad you got tickets. It's gonna be a heck of a game. It's a win. You're going to go to Seattle, and you're going to watch a 3-0. It's going to be.
And by the way, that stadium of all stadiums and those fans, like you are going to fall in love with this game like you never have. It's going to be amazing.
You're going to see a version of Chris Richards we've all been dreaming about getting to see live.
There we go.
Let's do a couple questions.
Yep.
Okay.
This one is from Carlton via Instagram. He asks, if you had one chance to do one thing over in either of your careers, what would it be?
That sounded like the start of 8 Mile. That's where I was going. My head was nodding.
One chance to do one thing over? I would, when I was at Leverkusen when I was young, I wish I had a mentor or somebody who said, look, you're not going to play because you're not good enough yet. You're too young. You need experience. You got to stick it out, deal with the hard times, keep doing well in practice, and eventually you will get your chance. Now, I'm glad everything worked out the way it did because that's why I'm sitting here today. But I wish I had had that kind of guidance to help me understand that, like, this is not going to be easy. These are the reasons why, and you're going to be okay.
Good answer.
Tim regrets nothing.
Well, no, I'm sort of going there. Yeah, I don't have a lot of regrets on the playing side. I think maybe I don't. I mean, I played for 2 of the biggest clubs in the world, the Metro Stars and Manchester United, and then I went to, and Everton was the perfect timing, and like World Cups and I don't know. Maybe, maybe taking the year off, but I needed it at that point. So like, not sure I regret that.
You've had a perfect career, pal.
No, not necessarily.
Congrats.
You know what? Maybe in a perfect world, I would have taken LD, and you can appreciate this. My body wouldn't have let me do this, so like it's sort of pie in the sky. But like maybe gone to I've spent like 3.5 seasons, 4 seasons at Denver, and once the game's gone, it's gone, right? Like maybe go back to them and just say, look, I will take the biggest, most massive pay cut to play another year.
Yeah, I might say that too. Yeah.
Like I don't at that point I didn't need everyone needs a big contract. But like I would have sacrificed maybe to be on like a veteran minimum or whatever to play another year because once it's gone. It's gone. But again, my body wouldn't have allowed me to do that. So it's pie in the sky. Good question.